The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. There are books that inform you and books that transform you. Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is the kind that transforms you from the inside out. It doesn't just hand out tips or life hacks. It reshapes how you see the world, how you lead your life, and how you interact with others. Covey's approach is timeless. Rooted in principles rather than personality tricks. This book is a masterclass in character development. It's about becoming not just effective in tasks but effective as a person. So what makes someone truly effective? Why do some people seem to thrive in every area of life while others struggle to make progress? Covey breaks it down into 7 powerful habits. Let's dive into them one by one and explore how they build a strong foundation for success in life, work, and relationships. Habit 1. Be proactive. Everything begins with this simple but powerful principle. Take responsibility for your life. Proactive people understand that they are not victims of circumstance. They don't blame their environment, their upbringing, or the economy. Instead, they focus on what Covey calls their circle of influence. These are the things they can actually control. Their thoughts, behavior, attitudes, and responses. Reactive people let outside conditions dictate their moods and decisions. But proactive people pause, reflect, and choose their response. They operate based on values, not moods. Being proactive means you take ownership of your life. You stop saying things like, "I have to," and start saying, "I choose to." This mindset shift is the foundation of personal effectiveness. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Imagine you're at your own funeral. What would you want people to say about you? About your character, your contributions, your impact. That might sound morbid, but Covey uses this exercise to drive a powerful point. You need to define your personal mission. Know where you're going before you start the journey. This habit is about vision. When you begin with the end in mind, you align your daily actions with your deepest values. You write your own mission statement. You become the author of your life instead of letting life just happen to you. This habit is key to living with purpose. It helps you avoid climbing the ladder of success only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. Habit 3. Put first things first. If habit 2 is about vision, habit 3 is about execution. It's about managing your time, energy, and priorities. It's not just about being busy but being effective. Covey introduces a time management matrix with 4 quadrants. Most people spend too much time in quadrant 1, urgent and important tasks, or worse, quadrant 3 and 4, things that are urgent but not important, or neither urgent nor important. The magic happens in quadrant 2. That's where planning, growth, relationship building, and long-term thinking live. Putting first things first means saying no to distractions. It means scheduling your priorities instead of prioritizing your schedule. You focus on what truly matters, not what's shouting for your attention. Habit 4. Think win-win. This habit is a game changer in relationships. Most people think in terms of win-lose. If you get something, I lose something. Covey says that's a scarcity mindset. Win-win is about abundance. It means looking for solutions where both parties benefit. It's based on respect, mutual benefit, and the belief that there is enough success and opportunity for everyone. This mindset builds trust. It encourages collaboration instead of competition. It's especially powerful in leadership, negotiation, and teamwork. Thinking win-win doesn't mean you always give in. It means you seek outcomes that honor both your needs and the needs of others. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Most people listen with the intent to reply, not to understand. But if you want real influence, real connection, real effectiveness, you have to truly listen. Covey introduces the concept of empathetic listening. That means listening with your heart, not just your ears. It's putting yourself in the other person's shoes. It's understanding their concerns, their fears, their goals. When people feel understood, they are more open to your perspective. You build bridges, not walls. This habit turns arguments into conversations and resistance into cooperation. It's the secret to effective communication. And one of the most powerful habits in the entire book. Habit 6, Synergize. Synergy is what happens when 1 + 1 = 3 or more. It's not just working together. It's creating something better together than you could separately. Synergy is built on trust and differences. Instead of fearing differences, you value them. You recognize that everyone brings a unique perspective and strength to the table. This habit is the essence of teamwork, creativity, and innovation. In a synergistic environment, people feel safe to express ideas. Conflicts become opportunities. Diversity becomes strength. If you want to lead a team or build a lasting partnership, synergy isn't optional, it's essential. Habit 7, Sharpen the saw. You can't cut down trees all day with a dull saw. Eventually you'll burn out. This final habit is about self-renewal. Taking care of your body, mind, heart, and spirit. Covey divides it into 4 dimensions. Physical, exercise, nutrition, rest. Mental, reading, learning, critical thinking. Emotional, building healthy relationships. Spiritual, reflection, meditation, aligning with your values. Sharpening the saw keeps you fresh, focused, and growing. It prevents burnout and keeps all the other 6 habits alive. Highly effective people know that self-care isn't selfish. It's the foundation of sustainable success. Bringing it all together. What makes the 7 habits of highly effective people so powerful isn't just the content, it's the order. The first 3 habits, be proactive, begin with the end in mind and put first things first, build what Covey calls private victory. They're about mastering yourself. Becoming strong from the inside. The next 3, think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, and synergize, create public victory. They're about thriving with others. Building relationships based on trust and respect. The final habit, sharpen the saw, is about renewal. It ensures you keep growing so the cycle of effectiveness never stops. These habits aren't quick fixes. They require reflection, effort, and consistency. But their impact is life-changing. Why this book still matters. Since its publication in 1989, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People has sold over 40 million copies worldwide. It's been translated into dozens of languages. And it remains one of the most trusted guides in leadership, personal development, and success. Why? Because it's based on timeless principles. Not trends. The world may change, but principles like responsibility, vision, integrity, and cooperation never go out of style. Whether you're a student, a leader, a parent, or just someone who wants to live more intentionally, this book gives you the tools to build a life of purpose and power. Final thoughts. Effectiveness isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters. It's not about being busy. It's about being intentional. The 7 habits offer a blueprint for personal and professional transformation. They're not magic. But they are powerful. They ask you to take control. To lead your life. Not just manage it. So the question is, which habit will you start with today?